welcome back to my channel today. Today we are doing something really exciting that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and that is a 3D pen video. So I got my 3D pen for Christmas, and I wanted to make a video so bad, and I just never did. So now we're making one. Today we are going to be making a DIY checkers set. And this is going to entail a 3D pen, and then I'm also going to be making the checkers board out of paper and cardboard. So it's going to be a pretty fun DIY, and I'm really excited. So yeah, without further ado, this is the pen, in case anyone's wondering. Alright, without further ado, don't forget to like this video, subscribe down below, click the notification bell, share this video with your friends and family, and comment down below any video ideas you have for a future video. Alright, without further ado, let's get right into this video. So first we're going to start off with a little bit about the pen. So it comes with the pen and the plug. It came with a little bit more than that too, but this is the two main things it came with. When you plug it in, it turns on and reads PLA across the screen. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it does read PLA. You click the forward arrow button and it begins heating up, which is what that other red button meant. And when it's fully heated, it will turn green, so you can just watch that for a little bit. It heats up pretty fast. I don't know if you can see the numbers or not, but I'm just going to hold it here until it turns green. So today we are going to be making a cotton candy themed checkers set. I'm really excited for this. My little sister, oh, there we go, it's ready. So my little sister is obsessed with checkers. I don't know how to play, so she's going to teach me once I make her this checkers board, which should be fun. So yeah, let's just get started. So I have my pink and blue filaments here. Don't ask why they're two different sizes. I don't really know. They just kind of expanded once I opened their packaging. So yeah, it can get smaller. But I have this blue stuff here, and I have this pink stuff. So no one ever really explains the texture of 3D filament to me, and so when I first felt it, I was really weirded out. So think of a Slinky, but like soft almost. That's kind of what it's like smooth. So that's what pen filament feels like. So we're going to start out with our blue cotton candy color. I already drew out a template on the desk. I'll probably have to retrace it. I just used this little top of my perfume bottle. I decided I'm going to be making Haley an 8x8 board. This is the paper we'll be using. I got this from Five Below. It's got pinks and blues and greens and oranges and whatever else colors you need. So I'm going to be using the pink and blues out of this notebook, and we're going to make an 8x8 board. There are 8 squares on each side, so each square will be an inch by inch, or an inch squared if you want to just do that. So I wanted the chips to be smaller than that, so that is what I've drawn the template for. And now you're going to go up here. So I was looking at the stencil, and it didn't really show up the best on my desk, so I'm just going to make another one really quick. So I'm going to take a paper. Let's go with this yellow. I think things will show up nicely on this yellow. So we're going to take this yellow. I'm going to take my perfume bottle.
I'm just going to trace the circle out with the pen.
Now the paper smells pretty. I'm sure that was always its dream, to smell pretty. And the circle obviously does not have to be perfect. I was just trying to get drawing around it because it's not the easiest to trace. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to start out with my blue, and I'll probably do the pink pieces off camera, but this is the color of the pink. In case you were curious, this is going to be what color the pink ones are. So I'm going to take this blue, and for loading, all you have to do, I'm going to put this on the slowest setting, which is forward, just so I can take my time and make sure this is really neat. And it goes into sleep mode, and so it stops heating and the temperature starts going down. So I just have to wait for it to reheat so I can put this back in. Alright, there we go. Now I just double click this and it loads on its own. It goes really slow when it loads, so I just put it on fast for the loading. But once it's coming out the other end, then I will slow it down. The pink yesterday. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. I did test out the pink yesterday, so that's why a little bit of pink came out when it first started. Alrighty, so now I've got my blue loaded. Let's fix up the stencil so it's actually a stencil, not just a piece of paper. Clear tape. You want to look for some clear packing tape, and this makes a really good stencil, and it's really easy. See if I can get it off the thing. There we go. So you just need a little piece of this. I'm going to take my scissors and snip it. And you just put it right over the circle. And now you have yourself a stencil. It's really that easy to make stencils for 3D pens. I was actually about to buy stencils, but then I decided, you know what, there's no point when I can just make them at home. If you go on Pinterest, there's a website that you can find through Pinterest if you search like 3D stencils, and it's really cool. They have all these free printable templates, and I really like using their site. Alright, now I'm just going to try testing this out. Oh, I forgot to slow it down, so that's probably not going to go the best. Yep, forgot to slow it down, like I said. Let's see if I can find my silicone finger caps. These go on your thumb and finger, and they get so you can grab filament while it's still warm. And if you accidentally brush your finger against the nib, you won't completely burn yourself, because I've definitely done that before. Alright, I'm going to slow this down now. We're going to try that again. So my problem with them doing it on the masking tape is that it seems to not want to stick to the masking tape like it does to painter's tape. So I kind of run into that dilemma, and then it like starts peeling off of it. So I might have to do it a little bit faster. That, or like let it cool as I go around. So we're going to keep trying to figure this out. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Dang it. Mess it up. So now that I have that circle down, I think what will help is if I tilt the pen upwards more so the black part doesn't catch on it. So we're going to try that. Now I'm just, I kind of want it to be like a ring-shaped piece. So that's what we're doing with that. This is our first chess piece, or checkers piece. I'm going to flatten it out a little bit while it's still warm. Just very gently tap it. Make no mistake, it is hot, very hot. It's 190 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's a little toasty. Oh, and anyone who's wondering the brand, this is Conbor. Not sponsored, but, you know, figured I'd say that. Right, so you let it cool for a sec, and then you just kind of peel it off and scooch it to the side. And we have to make 12 of those, so I'm just going to keep making those now. What the heck? Knocked you off the tripod. Sorry about that. So while I'm waiting for this one, well, not really waiting for it to cool anymore. So since I just made a huge mess and knocked everything over, might as well just interrupt that beautiful fast play to say a couple things. This will hopefully become a very big part of my... Excuse me, I have hiccups. Hopefully this will become a very big part of my channel because I haven't really had anything for the create aspect. I've had something for the crafts and not really for the baking because I kind of stink at baking, but I love doing it anyways. But for the create side, I haven't really had an element for that yet. And now I have this 3D pen. I think it'll become a great part of the channel. So yeah, I just thought I'd say that. Alright, back to making. I am done. In case y'all were wondering, I've been blowing them off as I go. That's why some were just randomly starting to fly away. The worst part about this is the access and the wispies. The wispies are so annoying. And it's even worse when you do it on masking tape. It's not as bad on painter's tape because it's more controlled, but it's still pretty bad. Ugh, wispies everywhere. Alright. So now that we are done with the blue checker pieces, I'm going to go ahead and make the pink ones off camera, and we can get started with the checkerboard. So let's go do that now! Alright, so we have all of our chips complete. Look at this beautifulness. So there are 12 of each color. So yeah, that's it for the chips. Now it's time to make the game board. So I'm going to take this in an empty cereal box. This is going to be my base, and then these will be my colors. So I'm going to start out by tracing a 8 by 8 inch square onto this box. Get myself a Sharpie and a ruler. And we're just going to start out by tracing the long way because I have a feeling we're going to have to extend the box to the side a little bit to complete the comparison inches. edge got a little rough, but that's okay. Alright, now I'm going to flip it over. Looks super nice. Now we are going to do the fun part, which is not actually going to be that fun, but it'll be tedious. We're going to draw the graph. So we're going to start that took a very long time and I am tired. But I think that I'm finally done with that. So yay me. I'm going to draw an inch by inch square on this cereal box and cut it out and make it a template so I can cut out 64 squares of paper. Let's go do that now. Alright, I have 10 minutes before my camera runs out of memory, so let's just try and get this done. I'm just going to do a few on the screen and what the heck? In case y'all were wondering, it really hurts when it falls. I don't know why it falls so much. I need to get a better tripod, I guess, but alright, so take this, to make 54 of these, and I'll see you back here when I'm done. Alright, I have finished all 64 squares and then some, just in case some don't fit. I have extras. Now I'm going to glue them down using no wrinkle rubber cement, and I'm only going to show me gluing down a few, and that, excuse me, we'll cut to the end. In case y'all were wondering, I live in Texas and allergens are really bad right now, so that is why I keep like clearing my throat and stuff. Alright, actually, before I do this, I need to figure out what color is in every corner. Actually, I don't think it matters. I don't really think it matters. Well, I actually kind of like the smell of this stuff. Some people say it stinks. I kind of don't mind it that much. Lay that across the top. Ugh. Then I can just go start with. Leave it like that, and then I'll fix it later. Ladies and gentlemen, the finished product. I have done it, and it feels so good to be done. It took probably a little over an hour and a half to complete this craft, and I am just so happy that I'm finished. It was a lot of work, but it turned out pretty okay. Now, it's not the prettiest thing, but considering I put like an hour and a half of time into this very tedious work, I am so proud of it. So yes, I hope y'all enjoyed this video today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you make this video, please do be sure to let me know in the comments down below that you made this, because I think that'd be so cool to see someone else make this. And yeah, without further ado, thank y'all so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you next time on Craft, Create, and Bake. Thanks, bye!